It's violence. It gets people killed. That's the stochastic terrorism. When you question, say, COVID protocols, or drag queen story hour, or the war against Russia, you are effectively smashing an 82-year-old man in the head with a hammer.
So parents already have to deal with high crime and inflation, and now they have to worry about demonic teachers turning their classroom into a drag show. The Democrats' message going into the midterms is, let's neuter your son. He's going through a phase, so cut it off. It's wrong not to. But drag shows, sex changes, and 45 pronouns are now a part of American...
That was Tucker Carlson, Jesse Waters, and the Fox News circuit, whose perverse juxtaposition of queer subjects fell short in light of another mass shooting. The attack, which resulted in 5 dead and 17 injured, occurred in a queer club in Colorado Springs and concluded when civilians were able to apprehend the assailant. And the shooter, whose name I will not say on camera, is facing 5 counts of murder and hate crime charges in connection to the 5 victims of the shootings, whose names are Raymond Green Vance, Kelly Loving, Ashley Paul, Daniel Aston, and Derek Rump. And in the aftermath of another mass shooting attacking marginalized communities, one question continues to persist. How do we let this continue to happen in America?
So the most obvious question is, why did Anderson Lee Aldrich shoot 30 people? And the truth is, we don't know. We do know he was clearly a troubled person.
But we do know, and it's because pundits like Tucker Carlson spin lies about the queer community, villainizing them, calling them pedophiles, and training them to be dangers to society when they're merely folks trying to live lives. Lives that are cut short by the violence, the easy and accessible violence of guns. And people who are emboldened by your indoctrination, enabled by your policy, can kill as many people as they want because you call them enemies on your show. And you convince them to take up arms.
Well, that was really shocking to us too. I mean, I knew going into this battle, you know, fighting pedophilia and the grooming of children, that it would be an uphill battle and that big tech would try and censor us for wrongthink.
And instead of calling it out, instead of calling out the harm that your reporting is causing, it's just another lone wolf. Another national moment of grief, concluding in the loss of another 5 Americans to hate-motivated gun violence. Despite this, conservative figureheads continue to deny LGBT people with even the most basic civil liberties. With Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito speaking on the Supreme Court's decision to ratify marriage equality, criticizing it.
You can't say that marriage is a union between one man and one woman. Until very recently, that's what the vast majority of Americans thought. Now it's considered bigotry. That this would happen after our decision in Obergefell should not have come as a surprise. Yes, the opinion of the court included words meant to calm the fears of those who cling to traditional views on marriage. But I could see, and so did the other justices in dissent,
what progressives must remember when facing the overwhelming bigotry of the right is that virtues like community, freedom, dignity, and love, it's a priority, but it doesn't have to be a life or death matter, and in fact, it shouldn't be. And we must continue to speak truth to power to ensure that we never bury another American victim of hate crimes and gun violence. This is Adrian Costa, The Breakdown. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check back for more videos.